What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 1 of What If, a series where we take a look back at some important landscape-changing moments in WWE and just beg the question, what if? You know, this series is pretty open. You know, it gives us an opportunity to basically explore just about any time period in WWE history and using 2K15 simulation be able to see, you know, what might have happened had certain situations and certain circumstances gone a little differently. So in this first episode, to set the tone for the series, we're gonna look at something that has always been in the back of my mind: streak versus streak. Let's go back to Royal Rumble 2013. Everyone knew at this point the main event for WrestleMania 29 was set to be John Cena versus The Rock for the WWE Championship. This was set up by John Cena going on to win the 2013 Royal Rumble and Rock defeating CM Punk that very same night, ending his 434-day reign as WWE Champion. Now, in my eyes, and honestly, in the eyes of a lot of WWE fans, they missed an opportunity here. They really did. What if John Cena did not go on to win the Royal Rumble that year? Instead, as surprise entrant number 30, The Undertaker makes his return, eliminates John Cena, and stamps his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania, where at this point, he remained undefeated. So that means the winner of The Rock versus CM Punk that same night would go on to defend the title at WrestleMania against The Undertaker. And what if the winner of that match was not The Rock, but it was CM Punk? Let's be honest, no one at all had a hotter year than CM Punk. 434 days as champion, the longest reigning champion in the past 25 years. Putting that streak up against the seemingly immortal Undertaker's WrestleMania streak. It's a story that, honestly, it writes itself, and to this day still kind of boggles my mind why they didn't go in that direction. They chose to go with Cena Rock 2 for the title, and, you know, to be honest, Cena Rock 2 still could have happened. I don't think too many of us were that excited to see it the second time around, but they still could have done it. But the main event of WrestleMania 29, in my opinion, should have been CM Punk, WWE Champion for 434 days, versus The Undertaker, undefeated at WrestleMania 20-0. So, what if? Well, let's find out.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Here we go, people. CM Punk versus The Undertaker. Title on the line, streak on the line at WrestleMania 29. CM Punk with that title. When I see that title, anytime I see that title in previous, videos and recaps and stuff, CM Punk is the one that I think of. He's the one that, in my opinion, just that's the person you put along with that title. You know, you see the winged eagle belt from way back in the day, and you think of Hogan. You see the Attitude Era belt, I think of Austin. And when I see this belt, I think of CM Punk. Like I was saying before, this is the match that should have happened at WrestleMania 29. I know the arena right now says WrestleMania 30, but you can thank the game for that. This is WrestleMania 29, CM Punk, champ for 434 days. That's a long time. Versus The Undertaker. So, the story writes itself. It honestly does. CM Punk was on top of the world, all the way up to, where he is now. As far as now, now on the screen, not now as, in UFC, but as far as now up to this point where he could have faced The Undertaker. Now, they did end up going with Undertaker versus CM Punk at WrestleMania 29. But it didn't really have any rhyme or reason. It was, okay, Punk lost the title, so let's give him Undertaker at WrestleMania. Sorry, kid, you're not going to main event WrestleMania like you should have. We're not going to give you the main event like we should have done probably a long time ago, but we'll give you the Undertaker. Almost as a secondary prize for CM Punk. But he deserved this, in my opinion. He really did. He worked his ass off 434-day reign, longest in the past 25 years, versus the streak that at this point had not been beaten yet. You know, like this, wherever Undertaker goes from here, it's always going to be special to see him at WrestleMania, don't get me wrong, but that streak element isn't there anymore. You know what I mean? So at this point in Punk's career, in Undertaker's career, this could have been so huge for CM Punk. And they still could have went with John Cena versus The Rock. Like I said, it still could have went down the same exact way, except the matches would have been flipped. The Rock and John Cena would have went on second to last, and the main event of WrestleMania 29 would be CM Punk versus The Undertaker, title on the line, streak on the line. Streak versus streak. Again, writes its damn self. Like, you don't have to be a genius to piece this puzzle together. And to understand as a wrestling fan just how huge that would be. And I'm trying not to be biased because I was at WrestleMania 29 in person, and I had an amazing time. It was my first WrestleMania live in person, and you know, being there and that atmosphere and that crowd, it's incredible. It's unbelievable, indescribable. But then when I went back and watched WrestleMania 29 again, I was kind of like, yeah, this really wasn't that great of a show. CM Punk and Undertaker was by far the match of the night. What else was on that card? The Shield match was good. You know, Rock Cena wasn't bad, but it didn't really even live up to the previous year's match. So, in my opinion, this is just such a wasted opportunity, and this is the one that I had to do first for this series, because this is a match, like I said in the beginning, it's been in the back of my mind for so long. Like, this could have been amazing, you know? Let's take a listen.
Introducing the challenger from Death Valley, weighing 299 pounds, The Undertaker. And his opponent, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 218 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, CM Punk.
There you have it right there, people. Streak versus streak. Title on the line, CM Punk versus The Undertaker. Will CM Punk become the one in 21-1? Or will The Undertaker in 21? I said in 21-1. See, I'm so caught up in what's actually going on. But no, we're talking about what if, people. Will Punk be the one in 20-1? Find out right here. CM Punk, Undertaker tying up. Oh, Undertaker with the advantage early on. CM Punk, obviously the smaller of the two, has to rely on his speed and his quickness and his agility to get around The Undertaker. Cannot let The Undertaker get him with those strikes, those rights and lefts. Undertaker will take control in a heartbeat. CM Punk has to stay on him. And there's always the Paul Heyman factor on the outside. Now at 29, obviously Undertaker ended up winning the match. It was also based around, you know, the death of Paul Bearer at that point. If it wasn't, God, I hate to say this. I feel like first of all, like when you create a storyline around someone that recently passed away, that's rough. It's hard to do that without kind of putting a bad taste in people's mouth. But it's like, okay, well, what if that didn't happen? You know, what's the reason that these two were fighting? Like, if it wasn't, and God, again, I feel like such a dick for saying this, but like, what if Paul Bearer did not pass away and they did not have that piece of storyline to go off of? This match, I don't think would have had anything to it. It'd be a great match, CM Punk versus Undertaker. Those are, you know, two massive names, but at the same time, there's really no base to it. But when you talk about streak versus streak, again, it just fits so perfectly together. So let's see what's gonna happen here. Undertaker in full control right now. Oh, but here comes CM Punk. Here comes CM Punk. This is absolutely anybody's match. If anyone can end the streak, and I said this when it was happening, I said this at WrestleMania 29, if anyone can end the streak, especially with the year that Punk had leading up to this, I honestly thought that Punk might be the one. And like, if I had to choose between Brock and Punk, Punk going for a pin, early pin. If I had to choose between Brock and Punk, I would say Punk probably deserved to break it more than Brock did. Not, not to judge who deserves something more than someone else does, but God, like with the amount of people that Punk got interested in WWE once again after that pipe bomb, it's like you got to give him something for it, and you take the title off of him against The Rock instead of letting him drop it to the Undertaker. Streak versus streak, make a big thing about it. Just a random Rumble match against The Rock, and he drops the title right away. Just I don't know. There could have been such better ways to go about it, and in my opinion, this is the best possible way. CM Punk working over the Undertaker, and think about the 4 people involved. Also, John Cena, The Rock, The Undertaker, CM Punk. Which of those 4, honestly, could have used a push? John Cena doesn't need no damn push. John Cena didn't need the title again. The Rock did not need the title again. The Rock, his legacy is cemented. He can come back and lose 45 matches, doesn't matter. The Rock already cemented his legacy. Same goes for Undertaker. Undertaker didn't need the push. Undertaker doesn't need the title. Wouldn't have to put the title on line, but the streak versus streak, CM Punk had the most to gain out of the 4. And they missed an opportunity to really just pull the trigger and say, listen, Punk is the guy of this era. But here we are. This is why we created this series, so that we could experience these moments together. So what would have happened? CM Punk, Undertaker, title on the line, streak versus streak. Undertaker in full control right now. Here comes Punk. Punk back on the attack. Ooh, is going to come out on top. Punk's got Punk hanging on these suplexes. Oh, he's got him for a pin. 1. Oh, and a kick out by The Undertaker. Paul Heyman on the outside, begging CM Punk to put an end to this streak. The crowd on the edge of their seats. Is this going to be the day that The Undertaker falls at WrestleMania? Oh, big splash in the corner on CM Punk. Going for Snake Eyes. Is he going to hit it? Oh, he hits Snake Eyes on CM Punk. Big boot coming up. Oh, and he hits it. CM Punk, big leg drop. That could do it. That might be it. Is that going to be it? Undertaker calling for the chokeslam. He's got him up. Oh, but CM Punk reverses the chokeslam. CM Punk's got him. He's got him. What's he going to do? Oh, reverses the Irish whip into the corner. Here comes Undertaker. Oh, huge clothesline in the corner from the Undertaker. Undertaker's got Punk right where he wants him. Big leg drop. Oh, massive leg drop from the Undertaker. Is this going to be it? Is this going to be it? Undertaker, Irish whip to CM Punk. Watch out, ref. Watch out, ref. Oh, ref almost takes a bump. And big back body drop on CM Punk. Taker in full control. This is why he's undefeated. Going for the pin. That could do it. 1, 2. Oh, and Punk just barely gets his shoulders up. Punk putting up one hell of a fight. Who is going to come out on top? Streak versus streak. Title on the line. Oh, CM Punk blocks the big right hand. That's huge for Punk. That's huge. Oh, misses the big kick. Here comes Taker. Oh, what a huge jumping clothesline from The Undertaker. That might do it. That might do it. 1, 2, and a kick out from CM Punk. Punk is not going to go down like that. CM Punk fighting with every last breath, trying desperately to hold on to that title. Oh, and a reversal from Punk. Back and forth match. Back and forth. CM Punk back in control now. Who's going to get the upper hand? CM Punk's got him. Oh, Irish whip reversed. Undertaker got CM Punk and throws him back in the ring. Undertaker going for the pin once again. 1, 2, and CM Punk kicks out once again. Big stomp from The Undertaker, asserting his dominance here. Undertaker working on the legs of CM Punk. Punk's got to get back in this. He can't let Undertaker keep striking him like that. Here comes Punk. Irish whip in the corner. Oh, and the running knee. Is he going to follow it up with the short clothesline? CM Punk going for the pin. This could do it. This could do it. 1, 2. Oh, and The Undertaker kicks out. This could be it. CM Punk. CM Punk is calling for it. He's calling for the go to sleep. Is he going to hit it? He's got Undertaker up. He's got him up. Is he going to hit it? And Punk hits the go to sleep on The Undertaker. 1, 2, and the streak is over. CM Punk retains the WWE Championship 435 days. CM Punk is still WWE Champion, and the streak has fallen. Woo-hoo-hoo. Could you imagine that? Wow. Could you imagine that? CM Punk breaking the streak, remaining WWE Champion, hitting the go to sleep on the Undertaker right in the middle of the ring, and cementing his legacy 1, 2, and 3. CM Punk has defeated the Undertaker at WrestleMania 29 and is now 20-1, while CM Punk goes on to his 435th day as WWE Champion. Woo-hoo-hoo. Man, that's a hell of a story. That is a story that oh man, people would still be talking about to this day. Regardless of when the streak ended, if it was 29, if it was a 30, whenever. It's a moment that would be talked about forever. And that rub, in my opinion, should have went to that man, CM Punk. So what if streak versus streak went down? According to 2K15, CM Punk would have came out on top, and CM Punk would be the one in 20-1. That's going to do it for this first episode of What If. Thank you guys for watching. Feel free to leave your suggestions down in the comments for future episodes, certain circumstances you would have loved to see gone differently. Leave those down below. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. Be sure to leave a like on this video. Subscribe now for more. And I look forward to bringing you more WWE 2K15 What If in the near future. I'll see you soon.